Hello guys, so in this video we will be discussing all the bitwise operations that we can perform on our binary images. So the bitwise operation that we are going to discuss today are AND, OR, XOR and NOT. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So let us first discuss our first bitwise operation, that is AND. First I will import my OpenCV library and then I will load my two images. After that I will use a special method, that is bitwise underscore AND. What bitwise underscore AND does is that it tries to perform the AND operation between the two binary images. So I will pass in the arguments the two images, image 2, image 1, and I have specified my mask to be equal to none. That is, I'm not applying any kind of mask here. After I perform the bitwise operation on the two images, that is bitwise operation of AND on the two images, I will store the final output in a variable which is named final AND. So you can use any custom name. I have used final AND so that it might not confuse you. You can finally show the final image on a GUI screen using IamShow method and use the wait key to determine how long the image has to stay on the screen. Now let us discuss our next binary operation, that is OR. To do that, we have to first load our images, and similar to bitwise AND, I have to use a method, that is bitwise OR. The only change is that instead of underscore AND, I am using underscore OR in front of bitwise. So here again I will pass three arguments. The first argument is going to be my image on which I am to perform the OR operation, and the second argument is my image 1. And just similar to previous approach, I am not applying any masks, so I am going to write mask is equal to none, and I am storing the final image inside final underscore OR variable. Now I will simply show my final output. So similar to AND and OR, inside XOR also I have to use bitwise underscore XOR. The only change is underscore XOR. Here I will also similar to AND and OR, I have to pass my both the images, that are image 1 and image 2, and then I have to apply a mask. Again, just like the previous cases, I am not using any mask, but you can play around with it. You can search on Google about different kinds of masks that you can use, and you can apply them, and then you can simply show your final output on the screen. Now let us discuss NOT operation. So what NOT is going to do is that it will invert the pixels present in the image. For example, if I have an image that is purely white, it will invert it to black. If I have an image that is black in color, it will give the output as white. For example, if this is my image, let us suppose that it is black in color. If I use a bitwise NOT operation, if I perform the bitwise NOT operation on it, my image output is going to be white. So this is how my bitwise operation NOT works. Here I'm going to get two outputs, because on each image I am going to perform the NOT operation. On image number 1, I am going to use the method bitwise NOT, and I am passing image number 1 and storing the final output inside final NOT 1. This is my first output image. That is the NOT operation performed on image number 1. After that, I will use bitwise NOT operation on image number 2, and I will store the final output inside the final underscore NOT 2. This final underscore NOT 2 is basically the NOT operation performed on image number 1. After that, I will simply show my two outputs, that is NOT on image number 1 and NOT operation on image number 2, using the IamShow method. This is how I perform the bitwise NOT operation on my images. So that was all for today, guys. In this video, we discussed the different kinds of bitwise operation that we can perform on our binary images. So the different kind of bitwise operation that we have discussed so far are AND, OR, XOR and NOT.